What's up, y'all? Sharpie. Welcome back to the channel. We are back on Skyfactory. In the last episode, we did finally get storage situated and up and running. Now it is time to dive back into the factory and get this stuff automated. Yes, this has still been sitting like it is. I just been waiting to get to the right time to get it fully automated. But now we're going to get this up and running and get it hooked up to the storage. Yes, finally. Let's get into it. The only thing I've done in between last episode and this one is I made a platform out here for the sand generator, which basically is going to be a cobble gen, just tweaked a little. And then also I made a platform down here. So that way when it comes to actually piping all of the block placers, it'll be a lot easier than just, breaking the floor and then doing all that. So that way I can also eventually put a elevator here and down there so I can easily just get to the pipes and all that, because setting up the pipes is going to be a little different because I will also need a separate piping system for the item collector. This is what's going to collect everything. And then I need pipes that will actually just place the sand on the block placers. I do not need them connecting because then I can have some things go wrong. Instead of it going into the chest, it could probably go into collector, or if I'm trying, and vice versa. So it's just going to be easier for me to have two separate piping systems for the collector and the placers. So that way I know the placers will only have sand going to them, and then the collector will have collecting all the dyes to the system. So I had to think of a different way to make sand, and luckily I can still do that with cyclic. So I will have to make at least one more combustion generator, and then I will have to also make two of the pulverizers. So how this is basically going to work is I'm going to make basically exact copy like this is, but instead of it going to a chest, it's going to go to a pulverizer, and that's going to turn the cobblestone into gravel, and then I'll pipe that. Then I'll have to pipe that to another pulverizer, which will then turn the gravel into sand. And at that point, I can pipe that to all of the block placers. I will also have to make the filtered data cards, because the one thing I did notice is that because cobble can also, in the pulverizer, it has, I think it was a 20% chance to turn into, yeah, 20% chance to turn into sand. So what I can do is add the data cards to it. That way it will tell it, okay, I can, if the first one does create sand, it'll automatically pipe it to the next pulverizer, which will then get piped to the block placers. So that way it won't get backed up with sand, and then it'll just keep feeding the sand out to wherever it needs to go. I thought I needed 3 different ones, but I did not realize that cobble turned into sand, so that was actually a big plus. So the first thing I'm actually going to create is another cobble gen, because that's going to be step number 1. Before I actually start that, I did mention in the last episode I was going to do the drown gateway. I want to go ahead and do that, so that way when I get the trophy while I'm working on this, if one spawns, if there is a heart of the sea that drops from it, then that way we can start working on the paintings, because I wanted to wait until I got the heart of the sea before making the paintings and all that. That's why I wanted to get this done before the paintings, because again, I need the heart of the sea before I can make the way back stone before I can even get back here. So I will go ahead and get the drowned gateway. Let's see. Drowned gateway. Go ahead and do that. Again, some can spawn with fishing rods and tridents, but I think we should be okay. So let's go ahead and plop that down, get back. Okay. So no one has any tools. Right? did drop a heart. Actually, that's something new. Oh, it's the. Oh, that's okay. I'll have to say that for later. Don't fall off. Come here. Okay. Yeah, I made the arena a little too small. Got a leg from them. Another heart. I'd actually check out what the heart canisters are. Or, I mean, how to create them, because I know how they're made in all the mods. Don't always just fall off. Come on. Oh, let's go. Okay. We'll take them one at a time. Okay, that's done. I got the trophy. More die. I think that's it. Okay, cool. So for this one, I'm just going to probably place it here. Let it go. Because again, those guys will not drop anything that we need until we get the trophy. So good. So now I can go ahead and work back on the collagen. So we got a drowned right leg. I'll just gonna be holding on to those for now because I don't know entirely what they're used for. Just put everything in there. Also, heart canisters. So technically, what we need first is the heart amulets. You put all the heart canisters into the heart amulet. You can almost make that too. All right, so we'll put that over here for now, and we'll come back to it. All right, so I just have to keep my eye out on a drone because I don't know if they're gonna be staying alive since they're not gonna be in water. So yeah, if anything, I just have to look for their drops. Oh, drown spawn. Nice. Oh, he's below. Hey, buddy. You wanna drop me a heart of the sea? Appreciate you, man. All right. Go ahead and turn the drowned off. See, first time. Cool. No longer will spawn. One still may just because of, that's still been on, but who knows. But so cool. Heart of the sea acquired. I think I have the glowstone. Now I can make it. Way back stone. Oh, I have glowstone stone. Just need the gold. All right, so I now have a wayback stone. So now I just need to make. Okay, right now it's nice that we have this, but I'm going to be more focused on getting the sand uh, generator up and going before going to the overworld. All right, harness is done. Pulverizer. Got the mechanical extruder. All right, so that's the base setup. I'm also going to need a water wheel. Do I have any? I have two shafts. Okay, I'll just hold those on to me. Water wheel. Fine. Keep the one on me. So this one hooks up to that. It goes there. Please not one more iron. Thank you. And I'm gonna probably need more, but all right. Machine frame's done. Just need 2 flint. Actually, just said if I had in there or not. Another good thing about getting this set up is that flint will have a chance to come out from the pulverizers. For those, I'll just have to kind of grab it by hand and not really. I have it piped in because I just don't need so much, flint going into the system. Because as far as I know, I'm not going to be using a whole lot of it right now, at least. All right, and that's only one pulverizer. Because I will still need the filter cards. I don't have the charcoal for that. And that should be enough for one. All right, so that's going to allow me to do is when they get this will go into the pipe from the mechanical extruder to the pulverizer. And it's only actually that one doesn't really necessarily need one because I can put the filter on the top part of it saying, hey, cobble is the only thing that needs to go in here. Then when it gets piped out to actually at that point I can just get straight piped out. What I can say to the pipe is, hey, only send out the sand. And that's what it'll do is then it'll send it out to all the other block placers. However, right now, again, I just need to get this set up, but I want to have it go, from the mechanical extruder to the pulverizer to another pulverizer. That way, the only thing out that way the one just won't get backed up with flint and gravel. Because at that point, I'm stuck with a lot of gravel and the flint. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Let me go ahead and grab some more stone. Okay, so and then plan for the pipe for the collectors. Everything is going to get connected through the bottom. That way, there's no pipes connecting out. It still should work the same way. So from here, I want to have see, the base would go here, and then yep, great. Then base. That'll be either lava or water. Same thing. Grab the shaft, wheel, come back here, attach the shaft to here, the wheel to the shaft. Lock that up. Pretty much the same setup like before. Okay. Oh, actually, we'll need a second thing of water, but that's fine. They do. Just in case. Alright, so I mean, this, again, basic setup. So you do lava. I'm also going to just do that. Water. Same thing. And then I just now need to grab the last thing of water to actually make it turn the water wheel. For that, just grab this water. And drop. And then there we go. And I usually just like to enclose everything. Can't even enclose this too as well. And then for these, there we go. So this is going to be the basic setup. So now what I'm going to do is, so this will get piped to the pulverizer. So this needs to go here. That's going to go here. And then this does need energy. That's why I have the generator. Just keep feeding this wood and then even the charcoal that I'm starting to make as well. Go ahead and do that. Just that way it gives it a little bit more. So it's going to start filling this up first, which is great. I'm also going to need another one because then what I can do is, so it's going to get piped to, so it's going to get piped to here, the cobble. Then this is going to turn it into gravel, potentially sand. Well, it's like 20% sand and flint as well. What I want to do is have another one set up here, because in that way I don't have to make another generator here. I can just place it here. It'll share both of those and pipes it here, and it will start creating just sand from the gravel. And then this will get piped out to all of these, or to all of the placers. And then that's why I have this underground area to just easily connect them, because this one's just going to get connected through like this side on the out, and then these two right here will just get connected here. That way there's still this one gap, so that way they don't connect. The under part of this will probably be a little bit tricky to wire, just so that way I don't have the collector and the placer get, intertwined with each other. But now I need to make the pipes. And I do have the filter for when I make the second pulverizer. So right now this is just going to collect cobble, which is great because that's what we need, is cobble and not stone. But I do need clay. And I don't think... Actually, is there an easy way to make clay? Clay bone. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I have an itchy nose today. Ugh. But okay, so... For the pipes, I need brick stairs. C26, 24. Oh, wait. So I just need 24? So 2 more. The only good time when it rains, especially on Skyfactory, is when you need clay. Because at first I was like, man, it's gonna be a pain just going back and forth. I mean, it'd be it's a little quicker, but I can just wait until it's done. Should be the last one. Actually, go ahead and get them smelted into some bricks. Alright, so that's good for now. Let that do its thing. I need to start working on the second pulverizer. There we go. Second pulverizer is done. Just gotta do is add it here. And now this will start transferring power to that one. So it shouldn't take a whole lot. I mean, only takes 50,000 and it holds 640,000. So it'll be good for a minute. Especially when I have to do between stuff, I can just keep filling this with normal wood and we're good to go. So now I need to start working on the pipes. So I need a pipe from here to here to transfer the cobble to here to get crushed. Pipe from here to here to send the gravel and sand to here. And then another pipe which will get lit out to all this. This one will tell it to only send out sand when it's done. One thing I noticed in the test world, when I piped them together without the filter, it would just keep sending it and get clogged up to where sometimes it wouldn't even get done, or it would still have cobble in this one and it would start to put it here and it would like basically like break it. So I also need to make like one more filter data card and then we should be good to go. But those bricks should be done by now. Oh, well, some are done. Also start grabbing those as well. Again, haven't really messed with the farm yet. I do still plan making another 2 different farms for the Ethereum essences and the RGB as well. It's just, again, I just been a little busy with some other things, so that is still in the works. I'll try to get to it a little bit later. No. There we go. I must have misclicked. And these do not stack, just a heads up. But what I do want to go ahead and do, because these are different than the filters I used on the breakers. For the breakers, the filter ones, they're the yellow ones. You have to actually right click on the block. Whereas these, so for this one, you actually, when you right click on it, there's actual like inventory slot for it. So for these, what you want to do is, so perfect example, like, so this will be like for the second pulverizer. I'm just going to put the sand one in there. Now it holds up to whatever you put in the filter. So when I put a pipe here, this will be going to all the others. I will put this card into that pipe to say, hey, only deposit out the sand when it's done. Because again, here it'll have some sand, like 20% of it, but it's going to be gravel and cobble. And then this will be only should be going into sand. And I think the flint as well. But if I can find a way to void that out, which I don't know if you can or not. Again, oh, there, allow list. I'll look into that in between episodes, but I do know how to at least get the sand going, which is gonna be great. There we go. We got the pipes. Okay. Then I will also need to grab my wrench. There we go. Got the wrench. All right. So how this is gonna get set up is first we have to configure the pulverizers. So there's going to be a pipe that goes from the extruder to this pulverizer. What you need to do is come to configurator. So this is the front, back. So we need to come here, click it towards this. So it's just the input for anything. Or sorry, that's the bottom. Sorry, that's the bottom. This is the back. And you can see it'll change here, and you can put, I usually just click on here. So now it's going to directly start, or it's not going to do anything because the pipe is connected, but you have to tell it to actually, there we go. And you can hear it starting to do its thing. So now it's going to crush the cobblestone into gravel. It does have a chance to become sand. But now what I need to do is add one to here. Oh, right. Again. You have to configure it. So now you come back here. See, and it also has some sand. But you want to come here, do the same thing to where on this side, there's a port here. The same thing here. Go to the top. Boom. Put it down. You know it's working when they connect. What I would recommend before you tell it, hey, start pumping into here, to go ahead. Oh, this is the wrong one. So go ahead and grab. See. This one shouldn't be filtering. Actually, no, I was right. Yeah. Go ahead and put the filter cart in. Actually, do you have to? Let's see. There you go. And then you put the filter cart in, and now so if I put this in, oh, I guess it can't. Or am I doing this wrong? Hold on.
2 hours later.
So here, 3. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so how this works is no filter on this. It'll just directly, this only takes cobble. It'll create gravel and sand and flint, of course, but the flint I'll just grab whenever it needs to be grabbed out. Eventually I'll void it out. When you connect it to the second pulverizer, and this pipe needs to be 2 counts gravel and sand. So what I'll do is, that way the only thing this is going to do is pulverize the cobble to gravel, and then this will oh my gosh, pulverize it from the gravel to the sand. And then when you export it out of here, then you only want this one to have the sand. All right, there we go. I am running out of power from that, but that is fine. So now what I want to do is go into here, configure the same thing to the side, do the pipe, and then go ahead and right click, put the filter on it, boom. And now the sand is already starting to collect in here, and all we have to do now is come down here. Try to remember where. Okay, so here. Get more gravel. Also, can't put the sand in, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so let's figure out exactly where our first... If I fall, I'm gonna be sad. Like here? Block pleasure, nice. Okay. 3, I get 1. 2. Oh, I need just 2 more. So this will be a good placement for the piping. So I just need to make more clay to make the bricks, and then also need to get more wood because I am starting to run low on power from that. just gonna get turned off for a second. Eight more. Okay. Now we can hook that up. And again, it's not going to be on right now because again, these are still on, requires redstone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it with the magenta one. So I'm going to turn this on. Turn. Oh, see, there we go. So it is starting to place there. So I'll place that. Boom. There we go. So now I do want to kind of sit here and see if it's going to do it on its own. Because again, that way, if it does work, I can start just grinding out tons of clay and getting everything else hooked up. So, but I will be right back once we see this actually work. Okay, gravel and sand get brought here. The gravel stops. And then it gets turned to that. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned now is where's the flint? Yeah, see, now it's getting stuck. I at least want to see if this actually does do its thing, because what I can do is actually turn this on as well, so that way if I do miss it, then when I know this turns into the dye block, I can just check the item collector. Because right now I'm having issues with the pulverizers. Apparently the filters are not wanting to work properly, because right now it's like cobble wants to go here, but if the flint gets stuck in there, then it backs this up. It's only working right now because I put gravel in here, and right now everything in that one's getting stuck in here. I do have, so I get two more over here. And what I'll do with this one is actually, oh, wrong one. Oh yeah, but turn this on so that way, do that, turn that on. There we go. And there it is. So it is working. It's just gonna have to be a while before it actually turns into the block. But I will not have to actually do anything to this. It'll just keep collecting the collector when I need it. See, actually that one's pretty fast. Oh, actually that was the cyan. So there we go. Wait. Okay, so I put those in there. Wow. So the cyan went pretty fast. Okay. Now, okay. That's maxed out. Nice. So this, I'm actually going to go around the elevator, because here's the thing is that, which one's it on? So black one. So this is the item collector. Go ahead and break that. So what's going to happen here is I'll put a pipe here, and it's going to follow all the way around to the side of the chest. So it's going to go all the way down there as well, just to keep it kind of hidden, and then it'll come up here and then connect to right here. All right, so what I actually will do, so 1 2, so it's 1 2 then the block, so 1 2, perfect, 1 2 here, 1 2 this one, that should be it. 1 2 here. Perfect. So 1 over 2 there. All right. All right, so there we go. So now all of the placers have the bottom part ready to have the item pipes. And collect these. Yeah, cyan's just popping off. Magenta is just taking its sweet time. But hey, I mean, that's the name of the game. All right, so for pink, we'll do. I mean, I could raise it up one because these are slat. Well, no, that's the thing. No, I can't. All right, so if anything, what I'll just do is just attach the bottom to these so I know where they're at. It's just gonna be a rinse and repeat process. All right. Well, I can't actually. I could, but thought about just stopping this, but it'll just keep collecting all that, so it's all good. Mm, yeah, if y'all know a way of a easy like clay farm, let me know because that would be appreciated. All right, that's another 8. Wouldn't be able to do it anyways. I was going to make a backpack. It's probably something I should make eventually. So I'll do. Turn that on. Till cow spawns, get enough leather, and then make one. Kind of open up some of my inventory. Like here for more like my tools and whatnot. Nice, one spawned. Hello, Mr. Cow. Yeah. So you're gonna drop your leather, right? Of course you did. Lovely. There we go. Backpack acquired. Oh, make sure it's. Did I ever? 1 second. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So the only thing I really need to keep on me right now would be this. Maybe that. Hmm, my bad. Okay, so let's get all the ones connected first so I can kind of see what I'm dealing with. So this one. I mean, I could keep this kind of open. I mean, what I'm thinking is have a connected, like maybe like outside. So like these two connect, this way, and then connect on the outside and goes around. That way, if I need to get to it, I can still walk here. Oh yeah, that should be plenty now. I just need to. I mean, why don't I just break this? Put it over there. I'm an idiot. There's probably a lot of y'all just like, why don't just move it? Didn't help. That's fine. There we go. No, again, because right now I ain't too worried. All right, this over here. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Like, I don't know what is causing it to say, "Oh yeah, you have enough to make it," when I don't have enough. Like, this was usually be like, "Oh, but I'm missing 3 more." So, if you're wondering what the popping sound is, that is the bookworm actually taking the stuff from the chest and kind of moving it here. I don't mind it, but if y'all want me to muffle it, I'll muffle it. Eight, that one. All right, we can almost, actually, we can now start connecting them. So, I mean, I could do another elevator so that way it's, or just move. That's what I probably should have just done, was just move the stuff from there to here so that way I can just go all the way down. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that later. All right, so to connect these, oh wait, can I actually just really collector? All right, yeah. Pipes. All right. Can I just? Yeah. Why didn't I think about that? Okay, so those are not connected. It's not going to do anything, but they're connected. Okay, so it's going to take 3 to connect them all. Okay. Where is that going? That way that's all connected. I mean, I could have done it here, but I mean, either way, it works. Once I connect like this side, I can actually go ahead and turn those on. The only thing now is to get the materials, to get more pipes, get them all connected together, also get it hooked up to the system, and then as well as connecting the mystical agriculture to the system as well. So that way the essences will, instead of going to a little chest down there, will actually get put out into the main storage. Because I don't think I have any way of, because I know I piped it like to right here. I may in between episodes reconfigure it just to see if I can save some of the pipes that I have and then use them for down here. Because you can kind of see over there how the pipe is set up. What I will just have to do is actually just connect it from here all the way here. Oh, and actually, no. I take that back because this is all sand. All these pipings will be sand. It's only gonna be. I don't think I. Oh yeah, it's gonna be this guy where he gets piped all the way around, and I'll have to connect it that way. Can I actually put that on? What? Right line. That's kind of cool. All right. I'll just keep doing is replacing body parts. So I have a drown leg right now. Eight more. Let's go make it eight. Just double check. 20. Why did. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to have to stop this right now. So somehow it's still. I could do one below as well, but yeah, I'll just have to figure that out in between episodes. All right, let's get these connected. All right, so this whole side is now connected, which means now I can actually turn these on. Just gonna take a bit for them to see. Get these guys kind of started. Seven, 47. There we go. That one's getting placed. Nice. All right. There we go. Now we got one side fully done. As you can see, once they're done, boom, they come here. So now we got one side fully automated. I'm probably eventually just gonna put a an elevator or something over here, just because I'm tired of having two different ones. But all right. So do want to get these into their normal dies first. Okay, I still have 3. And then that way, if anything, the only thing I have to really work on in between episodes is figuring this out. Because item collector's good. those are good. All this is good. It just has to get connected with the pipes. I could turn those two on as well. And that one. So I could just turn on the ones that when I get to them. So you on, turn you on, you and you. I just don't have any extra. Take some. That's another thing with the do in between episodes. Just get a lot more wood. I need to make a wood farm. I can make one through Create. I just don't want to get too big into Create right now, just because I just don't know how much it's gonna lag. So I'd rather do that in between episodes and let the now automated farm do its thing. Oh, come on, one more. So which ones got connected? So second and first and third. So you're good, you're good. And then you. Okay. So I'll have to focus on keeping this powered. I'm pretty sure this takes priority when it comes to getting, the sand. Yeah, 18. Yeah, so that is going to be, I want to say a problem, but I mean, I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on everything, make sure everything has, sand in it. But even if I have to make another one of these that will only make sand to connect to it, I will. But I think this will work for now. I'm just going to keep feeding this power or stuff, like coal and whatnot, until I can make maybe a tree farm, something to connect to that. Just keep it fueled with charcoal or something. All right, but unfortunately, I think that is gonna be it for this one. I know I didn't get all of the machines hooked up. I only have 3 more to go. I just need more clay. I need coal. I'm just gonna have to grind some stuff out. So next episode, I am going to be going to the overworld. I now have a wayback stone because we had a drown spawn and give us the heart of the sea. Yeah, again, right now it's just gonna be grinding wood and clay out to get, power and the pipes. What I'll do in between episodes is get everything hooked up to the system. So all I just need to do is, make more pipes, connect it here. And at that point, what I need to do is connect all of the pipes together to get sand, and then keep giving it power. Try and fix the issue to, um, actually, I think we're good. I think it was just it ran out of power. No, I also did want to make sure that. Okay, yeah. So the hostile neutral network is in this pack. I may try and get some. I at least want to get the deep learner and a few models for when we go to the overworld, because that way I can take like, let's say 4 frameworks in, find some hostile mobs, and then get the data to at least basic. Then I can work on getting a loot fabricator and a simulation chamber up and going. Again, it'll need power, but I'll probably just run one simulation chamber and then just keep the data models separate. I don't think I'll need all the until like maybe later on, until I can just crank out. Oh, I just need a simulation chamber. Okay, at that point I'll probably have an AE system up, but we'll see. I do want to get into hostile neutral network. once we get into the overworld, the only downside with the loot fabricator is I will need netherite, and the only way to get netherite is through ancient debris. But I can do that through Botania, but haven't gone to that yet, so that will probably when we go to the nether. Not sure when that will be. I at least want to get, this going because this is something that is doable for obsidian. I can craft with the dye. Same thing with the redstone. Redstone repeaters are easy. Glass is easy to come by. Framework, same thing, easy stuff. So yeah, next episode probably not record the half episode. It's going to be a full episode because I have been putting out more half episodes, but next one will be another full episode, and it will be going to the overworld because I'm excited for that. So let's go ahead and sleep the last time before we head out. But yeah, and then if anything crazy does happen in between episodes, I will let you guys know. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as it does help me out. And if you enjoy my content and seem to come back something funny or something, I do appreciate it. And comment below if you've gotten this far. Um, I don't know, figure something out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.